What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another unboxing of a credit card here on this channel. So this one in particular is going to be slightly different than some of the other ones that I've done before, mainly because this is a kind of weird type of credit card. It's a credit card, but it's not really a credit card. So there's that. We'll get into that in a second, but we are actually doing two separate unboxings in this video. One of them is for the Yotta debit card, and the other one is going to be on the Yotta credit card. So the debit card portion is basically just going to be a fast track version. It's not very that interesting for me personally, so I'm going to kind of just skim over some of the benefits that it has, and then I'm going to focus a little bit heavier on the credit card side, because the credit card is basically just an upgraded version of the debit card, which we will get into in a second. I'm very excited to jump into this one, guys. Yotta is a very cool bank. It's actually where I hold my emergency fund, but I also am planning to use the credit card for my utilities because of a unique feature that the debit card and credit card has to offer. We will get into that in a second, but before we get started on the actual unboxing, I want to let you guys know that if you guys decide to want to join Yotta to potentially get these cards or just get some of the benefits of Yotta itself, from the sweepstakes of $10 million that you could win, or just basically the APY that it accrues by just having your money sit there, or anything of that nature. If you want to join Yotta, I'm going to be leaving a referral link down in the description down below, where if you join using my referral link, you will get a bunch of free tickets and giving you that opportunity to win. So with that being said, let's jump right into this. So I've already opened these, guys, just so that I can, of course, block out some of my private information. But taking out, well, I'm about to drop it, taking out the package from the first envelope, it actually has the Yotta debit card right there. It's a very big card, guys. On the back, it just has like this little cool image, basically trying to get you to save money. But once you open the package itself, you get the card with all of the benefits, which we will get into in a second. This card, I think, is very sleek. I love sleek if it's not already obvious. I've said it before. I love the Apple card because of the way it looks. It's very aesthetically pleasing. Not only that, but it's a nice metal card. It feels fantastic. I also like the Amazon Prime card and the M1 Owner's Rewards card because they're very sleek. This debit card is very, very sleek in my opinion. No differentiating numbers or anything like that from this card. The only thing that makes it look special is this nice little curve thing, kind of making it two-tone, two different types of white. The back obviously has all of my information, so I'm not going to show you the back. Nothing too spectacular there anyways. Also, it is important to note that it is a MasterCard, so you do get all the benefits from MasterCard themselves. Last but not least, this debit card is actually powered by Evolve Bank, which of course they actually taking a liking to doing these kinds of deals with a lot of other companies as well. So there is that. This is an FDIC insured company, so you can definitely rest assured that this card or any spending that you do through these cards are actually federally protected. Moving on to the Yotta credit card. Opening it up, this one is a lot better looking. It gives you the actual it's basically a spitting image of the credit card itself, at least the version that I chose to get. On the back side, it has basically the same thing, just in peak. You can get this design in this color on the actual credit card itself, but I'll show you what I have here in a second. It is also important to note that this is also powered by Evolve Bank, and to open this gives you the credit card. Your credit card is here, of course, with all of its benefits, but we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of the website and do some comparisons and just look at the difference in between both the debit card and the credit card. Taking a look at the credit card from a little bit of a closer look, this card, you know, a lot of people make a big deal about the way it looks. I personally don't like it. I know a lot of people out there do like it. I am more of a fan of sleek designs. I actually much prefer the design of the debit card versus the credit card. However, the benefits of the credit card are far superior to that of the debit card, which I will show you here in a second. This looks absolutely fantastic though on screen. Here goes both of them compared side by side. One of them obviously is vertical, the other one is horizontal. This looks great on screen, but let's go ahead and go over to the website and see what the benefits are for both of these cards. So looking at the debit card, as you guys can see right here, this card actually has its own set of benefits all on its own, which is absolutely fantastic, starting with the lucky swipes. Basically what this is whatever you charge to this card has a 1 in 50 chance to just get that completely taken care of from Yotta itself. So basically, if you want to go to Walmart and you go buy groceries and you spend $100 there, there's a 1 in 150 chance that Yotta will just cover that purchase for you, making you save that $100, which is absolutely fantastic in my opinion. And it's because of the lucky swipes feature on the credit card side, which I'll show you in a second why, that I want to, you know, put all of my utilities on that card. So for the lucky swipes, instead of being a 1 in 150, that's less, of course, than the lucky swipes on the credit card, as you can see here, because the credit card gives you a flat 2% chance that Yotta is going to cover that for you. As you can see here, obviously it has zero liability protection. This is a MasterCard feature, so this, as long as you have a MasterCard, this is one of those things that's going to cover, you know, it's basically insurance covered by MasterCard themselves. This is both for the debit card and the credit card because they're both MasterCards. Furthermore, you get 10% tickets back for every $10 you spend on your card, which is absolutely fantastic. However, the credit card gives you the exact same benefit, but 20% instead of 10. So this card is already substantially better than the debit card. On top of that, you get a 1,000 bonus tickets when you spend $2,000 on this card, whereas this gives you 2,000. So this is just completely better all the way around. The added benefits too is, since it's kind of like a quasi credit card, it does also help build your credit. This, however, isn't reported to the credit bureaus as a you know, a revolving credit. It's reported as a loan. So in a sense, it kind of works like a secured credit card, where you give them, like, you have to have money in your account and you can only spend the money that is actively in your card, which is cool. It feels more like a secured card, but it's not, because it gets reported as a loan, which is kind of strange, but I understand why they do that. They do that so that basically you can have a diverse portfolio, if you will, of credit usage. So you can have your credit card for revolving credit, you can have a mortgage for your mortgage, of course, and things like that, right? And then with this credit card, you put your utilities every single month on there, and now you have a loan without you having to take out an actual loan, because it's only using the money that you have already in your account. So effectively, you're not losing any money. On top of that, there is no interest or fees on this card ever, as they say right here. That is absolutely fantastic. This card is pretty cool in my opinion. It's completely different than 99% of the cards out there, and I think that makes it absolutely unique. So there you guys have it. That was the debit card from Yotta, and that was the credit card from Yotta. Two pretty unique cards all on its own. These cards are absolutely fantastic. As I said before, I'm going to be leaving a referral link down in the description down below, so that if you decide to join Yotta, you will be effectively able to get a bunch of extra tickets and potentially earn some pretty nice rewards with a very small chance of winning the jackpot, which is absolutely phenomenal. But if you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, because it really does help this channel grow. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.